Get back to Virgin. Now we need to cruise the place. Explore the place one last time. Do whatever you want here in the city, because we're not going back again. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go back. Miss. To the Prairie Village. And to the battlefield. The blue thing again.
Take that.
Take me here. Oh yeah, you take me to the exit. What the hell happened? Brennan Roach.
Good, you're here. The Nilfgaardians attacked us.
Any idea why?
They were loitering around here, staring into the fog as if waiting for something. I summoned Fen, Silas, and a few others, and told Vess to cover us from a distance while we went to talk to them. So I asked the black dogs courteously why they were gazing into the fog, as if the Emperor himself was about to emerge from it. No answer. But I can see the anger, knitted brows, faces reddening. And they start growling to each other in that dog's tongue of theirs. A woman came out of the mist, beautiful and barely alive. She dropped to the ground and a small object slipped from her hand. It was a jade figurine, no larger than a man's hand. If I didn't know it was impossible, I'd say it was Triss turned into a statuette.
It is possible. Artifact compression. Where's this woman?
I don't know. The girl growled at the soldiers and all hell broke loose. The black ones jumped us and she ran off towards the camp.
I need to follow her.
We're going with you. Fall in!
Okay, fall in. Come on, Roach. We already loot their own friend, maybe. Wait, Roach. Forgot. Put your item here first. The one that you don't want to sell and use. Okay, let's follow you in.
Got a black cat.
Release from your fan.
Is your old friend, Jorvith?
If the gods are kind, he'll yet fall into my hands. That said, I wonder what the scoundrel's up to.
News from Flotsam.
What news of good old Flotsam?
Thanks to us, it's if I hadn't sniffed out Laredo's treachery, I could win. Constable John Natalis has appointed a new...
Okay, still the same thing. where should we go? The gate is open here.
We're too late.
Is the Percival ready to sail?
It is. But they will not let us go. Henselt has plans of his own.
I couldn't give a shit about Henselt. Shilard has Triss, and I need to save her.
It's not an option. They'll not let us sail until you lift the curse. And we've no chance of catching the Nilfgaardians on foot. If they wanted to kill her, she'd be dead already. Besides which, we know where they've gone. Loch Muin, Witcher. The monarchs and mages are to meet and decide the fate of the known world. You will find Triss there, I promise.
Si pensaba, wey. Read it. Ambassador Shilard. Ambassador Shilard fits Australian first letter to the Emperor. His Imperial Majesty, the Emperor of Nilfgaard, Emir von Amris, private and confidential. Your Imperial Majesty, I hasten to report that the sorcerer Von Hammer has indeed proven right for the role assigned to him. He keeps his apprentice Cynthia on a short leash and displays nothing approaching excessive ambition. I believe him to be of unquestionable loyalty, and his abilities are more than adequate to serve your Imperial Majesty objective. The summit will be the final task. We will see how he behaved there, and if he proved more capable of resisting temptation than his female colleagues did. Please convey my kindest regard to your consort, your Imperial Majesty, ever faithful servant, Shilard Fit Ostrom. Okay. Yeah, another useless thing here. Song of the Hunt. Okay, we got Song of the Hunt. Let's read it. Song of the Hunt. Praising an ever wider spiral. The hunt circled the world of mortals. Everything decay in the centrifugal vortex. Pure anarchy raged over the world. The winds of war swell on blood, floating the right of ancient innocence. The best lost of hope and the worst. Revel in perfect and pitiful power. Looking glass image without heart of mind, haunt the worlds in the name of those who have preserved blood from blood, and feed on unrestrained loss. Okay, that's all we need here. There's nothing really here. Okay. Even close this place. Now let's talk to... not to Henselt yet. Talk to his man. The Wild Hunt. We already talked to him, but the Wild Hunt said, let's talk to that guy. So let's try it.
King Henselt awaits you, Witcher.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk to Henselt yet. Add mode.
Freak.
Okay.
See you.
So it's not triggering because we already talked. So if it's the case... I found the notes of a scholar of the hunt.
I have proof suggesting that the Wild Hunt is a vast accumulation of the power. Strange that mages aren't interested.
To the mere mortal, anything that is not immediately comprehensible is suspect, the product of a conspiracy. And where there's a conspiracy, well, it's obvious mages must have hatched it.
I'm a mortal, though probably not a mere one. I found the notes of a man who spent his entire life.
Try the apothecary. Paranormal phenomena apparently interest him. Perhaps he'll satisfy your thirst.
I don't know why you don't want to help me, but I just might find out.
Okay, so we need to talk to this apothecary. It's in this place, so let's go there. Okay, that is the canteen. It should be here. Master Miron. What's your interest in the Wild Hunt?
I'm looking for information about the Wild Hunt.
Odd, mysterious phenomena fascinate me as well.
You must know a lot more than I do.
Unconnected trivia. You should look into Morton Collis. He researched the hunt, devoted his life to it. His notes would be invaluable, the details we would find.
I found notes of scholar who researched the hunt.
I found some writings by Morton Collis.
I wouldn't mind comparing notes with you. Him.
He doesn't cite many documented facts. Mentions a lot of myths and legends, though.
Very true. Where shall we start?
Hunt direction. Okay, where does the hunt appear? The hunt direction.
First and foremost, Collis looked into the hunt's movement, its direction.
The wild hunt moves from north to south, always. Never in the opposite direction. That is known.
That's what I remember. And Collis confirms it. I just don't understand why that is.
By virtue of its trajectory, the cavalcade slips into our world at the North Pole. Thus it has no way to go but south.
When does the hunt appear?
According to the notes, the hunt's arrival can be predicted by observing the Orcan Nebula.
Solar eclipses affect how frequently it appears, whereas it invariably makes its advent on the winter solstice, though not every year.
Collis calculated that the hunt appears in those years when the nebula is in the eastern sky.
What do the writer want?
When I trailed the hunt, I passed through many abandoned villages on my way.
The wild hunt kidnaps youths.
Why?
It may need workers, warriors, or meat.
Collis seems to favor the slave theory.
Well, who would do the searching of the hunt?
Most mages refuse to discuss it.
It's an awkward topic. Since the Council and Conclave banned the use of mind spells, it has almost been taboo to speak of the wild hunt.
Think there's a connection between the retinue and mental spells?
Both seem to addle the brain. All who have dealt with the hunt seem mentally unstable. Many have gone mad. Others have experienced amnesia. The spectres emit a magnetic field that distorts perception, impedes brain functions.
Okay, Geralt is amnesia, so it may be because of the Wild Hunt. The hunt is an omen of war.
They say the hunt's appearance is an omen of war.
That's pure coincidence. The hunt arrives in the winter, and most campaigns begin in spring.
Summarize.
Through his observations and by calculating the retinue's trajectory of movement, Collis formulated two equivalent conclusions. The first states that the wild hunt are knights who perished in different worlds and have assembled as a cavalcade of vengeance. His second hypothesis is that some unknown and powerful force multiplies the spectres, whose task it is to move between worlds and capture slaves. Both theories seem probable.
If an encounter with the hunt and its magnetic field addles the mind, then a second encounter should reverse those effects.
Indeed, someone who lost their sanity or memory to the wild hunt could be healed upon meeting the cavalcade again. But that is pure speculation. Anyone who succeeded in escaping the wraith's grasp would rather perish than see them again.
So the wild hunt could cause you to lose your memory, but it could also help you get it back.
Might you know something I don't?
I have amnesia, but for some time now memories have been coming back.
Do you recall when this began?
Right after I killed a certain spectre, the king of the wild hunt.
Found a poem called The Song of the Hunt.
I found a poem, The Song of the Hunt.
I will gladly discuss science with you, but poems interest me not. Speak to someone who can decipher them.
Very well.
Godspeed.
Good luck with whatever it is you do.
Good. What do you sell while we're on here? Useless thing. Diagram, amethyst dust. Even dust, a sense of war, on a layer. Okay, nothing useful. Okay, now let's meet with the king. I think we'll finish most of the quest here. Explore if you want to, you know, all things that you don't want. And whatever. Why don't you meet the kid?